everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the, oh no, the lens cap's down, first vlog of 2024. Happy New Year to you all, and yeah, may it be a better one than 2023 was. So Banksy says Happy New Year to you all too, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you again for all of your support during the last, I was going to say last 12 months, but actually during the whole time that we have vlogged, because it seems a little bit crazy to think that we have been doing it for coming on 7 years this year now, doesn't it, Boo? We are very, very grateful for all of the incredible opportunities that we have had whilst vlogging our journey. And yeah, I think just because it is the first vlog of this year, I just wanted to express my gratitude to you all for your support and just for being there and being lovely and making such a close-knit, friendly, lovely, supportive community of like-minded people. Excuse me. No nibbling pockets, you little terror. He is currently half clipped. I have a lesson tomorrow and I'm using you guys as motivation to make me accountable to get the rest of him clipped. As you probably are well aware, if you are in the UK too, the weather has been absolutely vile this winter. Literally, probably, and I say probably, I'm pretty sure it's proven to be the worst winter wetness wise, rain wise, on record. I'm pretty sure I heard for like over 30 years or something insane like that, which I'm not surprised actually. I was going to say it's mind-blowing, but it's not, because it's literally so wet everywhere. There's puddles of water everywhere you go. My yard, this is normally hardcore and it's never looked so vile, and like my gateways, you can't even walk out here at night and check them in like normal footwear. You've got to have yard boots or wellies on, which, yes, I know, such a chore, but you used to be able to walk out here absolutely fine. But the rain and the mud and the squelchiness is a little bit unbearable now. So like I say, I've been putting off doing the things that need doing, if I'm honest, because I keep thinking I'll do it when the weather gets a bit better. Do it when the weather brightens up. Do it when it's not so windy. Do it when it's not so rainy. Do it when it's a bit sunnier, when I can see a patch of blue sky. But it's seeming that that is literally never going to happen, although next week the forecast is looking a lot better, but our lesson is before next week. And like I say, I currently have a half clipped horse, and when I say clipped, he didn't even massively need doing it again, but well, he did, because if you look this side, half clipped, not that patch where there's mud, because can't clip mud. You can see here, it's just like those wispy, I'm gonna have to show you, wispy cat hairs. But in order to get them off easily, he needs a bit of a bath first, don't you, mate? Well, or a good groom, but unfortunately, I think a bath is gonna be the one, because it's, yeah, just, you can't really see because it's too dark in here, but they're just the silly, wispy, fine hairs that need to come off, and it won't take that much time, but I keep putting it off. Oh, hello. All right, Rach, want to say hello to the vlog? I think my lens is a bit steamed up because it's so wet. I am actually also, guys, chuffed to have been able to make, don't jump on him. I was going to say, who remembers that time that Reggie jumped from up there down onto your back, didn't he, Banks? Hey, what are you doing? But yes, chuffed to report that I have managed to make my old camera work, because I did want to vlog today. I did want to start the new year as I mean to go on, trying my very best to get at least one, but potentially 2 videos uploaded a week, like I did a few years ago. Last year, I will admit, with not much going on, I was a little bit slack and did just stick to my regular Tuesday uploads. But I am going to try my very bestest to get back to, try my very best to get back to uploading twice a week where I can. So, picked up the camera and then went, ooh, I don't think I want to take my new camera out in these vile weather conditions. So spent a little while tampering around with my old one and somehow did manage to get it to work. So I'm chuffed with that because it means I've got backup, and it also means that one is a lot lighter and a lot easier for people that aren't used to using technology. A lot easier for, say, mum or dad to use when we go and do lesson vlogs. But also good to have a backup, and one that I don't mind taking outside in the wind and rain, and not too precious about it getting wet or potentially damaged, because it is already quite badly damaged. And I'm absolutely chuffed that I have managed to get it working, because I honestly thought it has got quite a big dent on this lens. But yeah, it's days in France when we did the global amateur tour, I thought that it was a goner and never to be working again. But thankfully, 6 months down the line, we've managed to get it working. And I'm intrigued to know if you see a difference in the picture quality. Don't say this one is better, please, because the other one cost me an absolute fortune. So as this is a bit of a catch-up styly vlog, and primarily me using you, oh, that lens cap's down again, that's how this camera's broken. You might not be able to see it, but I can. Where I've dropped it has got a big dent on the top of the lens, and it means when the shutter opens and closes, it gets stuck unless I push it back up. But yeah, I thought I would share with you some of my wet weather essentials, because if you are in the UK, which actually I'm intrigued to know where you're watching from, guys, so if you could do me a favour and comment in the box below, let me know where in the world you are. I'm assuming, if my YouTube stats are correct, that the majority of you are in the UK, but I know that there are also quite a few of you in America, Canada, Australia, and where else was the other country it said? Might have even been France. But I know the main countries were UK, US and Australia. Right, I'm gonna actually take Banks for a ride now, because it has eased off a little bit, and I think that I can ride, get back, bath him. If he dries in time and the light's good enough, clip him. Once he's dried, he will dry quite quick, because like I said, it's only wispy cat hairs, and he's got his dry rug, so he will dry super speedy. And then, yeah, get the rest of that hair off. I do also need to, and again, you're holding me accountable, do a full deep muck out. I have taken most of the poop out because the farrier came earlier, and Banksy had a new set of shoes put on, and because of the vile weather, I skipped out really, really quickly so that he could do his shoes. I think I'm going to be too hot in this, aren't I? Wow, this is one of my winter essentials, guys, which is why I'm putting it on. It's the Lemure winter riding coat. Absolutely love it. Definitely highly recommend. Actually got it at the beginning of last winter and pretty much lived in it all winter, all spring, quite a bit in the summer too, because we didn't have that much of a summer here in the UK, and yeah, pretty much all year round. So you'll have seen it a lot. I've got it in black, Em's got it in grey. I actually got it for my mummy for Christmas too, but when you've got a nice winter base layer on underneath, which is a Toggi fleece lined one, you don't actually need much else, because, oh, show you, look how furry it is. That's not very good light there, let me show you. So nice. And soft and cozy and warm. Even the hoods like it. It's lovely. And it's got the good bits on the legs so that you can loop it around your legs whilst you ride. And then also the bit that goes down the back is magnetic closure. So it opens really easy to go over the horse's back. And then also when you get off, it goes, I can show you, ta-da! And just snaps itself back together again, which is a really cool feature. So yeah, winter base layer. Oh, didn't show. Waterproof Toggi trousers. Oh, I haven't got a sports bra on. We're only doing a bit of walk and trot at the minute. Nothing too drastic. No cantering or jumping, so I should be fine. But yeah, the Torrent Toggi. Oh no, these are the originals actually. These are the USKs, but they don't actually make them anymore. But the new version is called the Torrent, and they're pretty much identical, but they're the waterproof trousers that tuck in to your boots, available in navy and black. I'll put links to all of these products that I spoke about in the description box below in case you do need to get yourself some new cozy wet weather attire. But yeah, this coat is literally the dream. I like that it's fitted and nice and like a snug, stylish fit. I will admit, I see the practicality of equi dries, but they're not for me. They're big and baggy, and I think because I'm larger chested, I need things to be fitted in order to not make me look huge. If I have something that's like oversized on with a big top half anyway, it makes me feel like I'm wearing a tent. So yeah, Equidry, not the one for me. Get the reasoning behind them, think they're a cool invention. But winter coat recommendation from me is 100% this Lemure winter riding coat. Like I said, I don't know if I can show it, but the back of it just literally goes and then snaps back together. I hope that's focusing because it's such a cool feature. I'm going to put my riding boots on now. Oh, actually, I forgot. I had an exciting delivery from one of my favourite brands, Mountain Horse. As you all well know, if you're OGs, I live in the Sovereigns. And I haven't worn these yet because I haven't had time to unbox them, but oh my goodness, I wore these for not long enough when I went up and rode Meggy's Wilma when it was absolutely freezing cold, and absolutely loved them. I've got them in the short version, but they very kindly sent out the long version. But yeah, I wore these as Megs when I was up there, and oh my goodness, they were toasty. So I am excited to get my Tootsies in there now that I have a pair of my own. I am also going to be using my old saddle today because I'm not brave enough to take, although the new Devaku saddle covers, this is insane. Well, not insane, I mean, it's a clever invention, but not insane. You can ride on it, like your stirrups can come down through to keep your saddle protected. Your girth goes down through there, your stirrups come down through there, and then you've got a nice waterproof saddle cover to protect the lovely new saddle. But yeah, I'm going to keep it in there and go out in my old one because I'm going to put on his waterproof exercise sheet as well, and half of him is freshly clipped. I don't want to put on anything that might be a bit flappy or a bit noisy or a bit different to the norm, and he's used to the exercise sheet with this saddle, and yeah, I don't want him being silly, spooky or spicy, do we? Because he's had a couple days off because it's been absolutely vile and so windy. I don't mind riding in the rain, but the wind, when it's 45, 50, 55 miles an hour, is a no-go from us. So Mountain Horse boots are always true to size, I would say. I'm a 6'39", and they generally always fit me perfectly. One of the things I love the most about the Sovereigns, and Sovereigns, nearly said that wrong, and which is why I always wear them and have done ever since before I started vlogging, is the fact that they come in such a huge variety of leg heights and widths, so they're almost like they're made to measure. Often if you get a 39 or a 6, it's like a regular calf and a regular height, and there's not much flexibility in a lot of ranges of boots. But in the Mountain Horse, they come in narrow, they come in plus, they come in short, they come in tall, and yeah, they just fit as if they are made to measure. I'll insert a picture of my Sovereigns over the top here, but yeah, they never require any breaking in either, which is lush. Oh, we're in. Easy peasy. Pop that round. So I am intrigued to know as well, guys, if anybody has been watching anything that they're massively enjoying on Netflix, with it still being dark evenings. Robbo and I have been enjoying a little bit of downtime in our newly decorated lounge with the wood burner going, and just, yeah, sitting down, chilling, and actually trying to ensure we spend some quality time together. And we have been loving watching the new Michelle Keegan and Joanna Lumley series, Fool Me Once. It's really, really good, really addictive, but so much so that because Rob wants to ensure that we do chill out more than just 2 or 3 nights a week, he's rationing me, and we're watching 1 a night, which is killing me because I could so easily watch 3 or 4 or probably the whole complete series in a row. So yeah, really enjoying it, highly recommend it. And if you have anything that you're really enjoying, I would love for you to let me know in the comment section below. That said, also, hi Boo, he's like, hurry up mum. Podcasts. Thanks to everybody that's been listening to ours, mine and Em's, that we've released 3 episodes for now. But also, if you've got any that you can recommend, that you enjoy, that I may like to listen to, then I would very much appreciate some suggestions, because I literally listen to The Diary of a CEO and M. Clarkson's Should I Delete That, and don't really listen to any others at all. So if you've got any recommendations, I would very much appreciate them. No, no, no. Thank you very much. Don't trust the pony. Pop me there, you can't get us from there, Banks. Will it balance though?
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
Another winter essential that I couldn't be without, guys, is this rug, and I've literally had it, crikey, probably longer. I was going to say longer than I've had Banksy, but not longer, but about the same length of time. I can't balance you there again now because I took the rug down. The same length of time, don't fall off camera, that I've had Banksy. It was an absolutely bargain buy from Cornwall Farmers, which sadly no longer exists, but was my local or closest horsey shopping store a fair few years back. But it's a horseware Amigo. You know, so Banksy's a big fan of horseware rugs. Yeah, the Amigo reflective exercise sheet, waterproof, lined, so it's padded and a bit warm too. Which also, I think when it's lined, that meant to say it makes it less likely to be flappy and a bit heavier, and to sit nicer on his bottom, and also, as I say, provides him with an extra bit of warmth and not just acts as a rain sheet. But my camera died, so there I was celebrating the fact it was working after not working for 6 months, and it seems that the battery has to be on maximum capacity for it to turn on, and then it only lasts for like 5-10 minutes. So maybe if I invest in some new batteries, it will continue to work for me, or maybe it's the camera annihilating the batteries. Who knows? But thankfully have my phone with me, probably very windy, gonna pop hand back in pocket, and hand in pocket, phone in pocket, hand on rein, hand in glove, and continue Voo when I get back. These are also fabulous, guys. These are the Woof waterproof riding gloves. They're slightly thinner than the winter riding gloves. Both are waterproof, but the waterproof ones, the ones that are called waterproof, are like have those Velcro adjustable straps, the nice grippy Rain-Tex palms, and the winter ones, which are a lot thicker, more cozy, have like an elasticated cuff, but still have the waterproof and the good grippy palms. Both are fab, but I find these ones are slightly better for riding in because you get that little bit more grip on the reins. I'm just going to tackle this water crossing before I get to that road, and yeah, enjoy my ride and see ya when I get back.
I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free.
This is crazy. It's like rivers everywhere on our bridleways. It's nuts, isn't it, Banks? It wasn't until I got on, guys, that you could actually see how much you did need clipping. So again, as I said, excuse the muddy patch. But this side, below the muddy patch, clipped. This side, hairy boy. So yes, get back, bath, dry, and then get this side off and potentially tidy the mane up a bit, although it's not looking too bad. I expect the majority of you are staying around and continuing to watch because you want to find out what the exciting news is. And I'm buzzing to be able to invite some of you guys, and that ties hand in hand really with me asking where in the world you are watching from, because if you are in the UK and more so in the southwest of the UK, I can invite you to come along to watch Sir Banksy and I have a live lesson with Alex Bragg. Now, if you enjoyed watching that vlog from a few weeks ago that was part of the Vlogmas series, I highly recommend you get a ticket booked and you come along because it is going to be so cool. I'm so excited, so buzzing. Feel extremely lucky that Devaku have organised this and put it all on. Alex is going to be taking 2 of his sensational steeds along too and be doing a bit of demo riding, showing me how it's done and you guys how it's done. And then he will be giving Sir Banksy and I a lesson over an exercise that hopefully will be one that will be beneficial to everybody at every level, no matter whether you're advanced, experienced, novice, etc. Basically, the exercise that he did, because the exercise that he did for us when we went up to his a few weeks ago was a really cool exercise and really easy, adaptable to be done by everybody at every level. So that's what he is very good at doing, and he's very good at explaining things in a really positive manner. I thoroughly enjoyed my lesson with him and I'm super excited to be able to go along and take part in this demo, and I would love for some of you guys to be there. It's taking place at the Grange Equestrian Centre in Oakhampton. I'll put all the information in the description box below, and it's literally only £5 a ticket, so I would love to see some of you guys there. It's on Friday the 2nd of February and it starts at 6 o'clock. They said be there for around 5:30 just to get your seats and get comfortable and everything. And yeah, so Banksy's very keen too. He's nodding his head, keen to get on. We've actually just got up to a main road, so I'm going to put my phone down, pop it back in my pocket, pop my glove on, but very, very excited about that. Super grateful to all of the opportunities that have come from vlogging, and as I say, would love to hopefully see some of you guys there and would really appreciate it if you could come along and support us. It's a fair few hours later, guys, and have I bathed my horse? No. Have I clipped my horse? No. Am I still trying to make you guys hold me accountable for doing these things? Yes. Oh, I had a lovely ride. I got back, went inside, sorted the dogs out, had something to eat, then took the dogs down the lane, folded up some washing, did some invoicing, and then it got dark. Basically, and you know I said I've been listening to a lot of the was I out of focus that whole time? Yeah, basically, anything but do what I needed to be doing. And when I said I've been listening to a lot of the CEO's podcasts, and one that I revisited yesterday was about procrastination, and I thought listening to it might give me the motivation and discipline to actually get on with tasks in hand and tasks that I need to do, and not procrastinate and leave things and put in any excuse not to do them or dither and dather. However, it's only 24 hours later and I'm failing. Oh, I really did think vlogging and making you guys hold me accountable would, oh that's better lighting, would work, but I'm just being a proper ditherer at the moment, Banks. I think obviously the weather doesn't help, but everything that's been going on doesn't help either, and I don't want to make excuses, but I do just want to give myself a kick and get on and be productive and get things done, and I really did think vlogging might help that, but it has a bit, I guess. It has made me get some stuff done, and it has allowed me to share my exciting news with you, and I have got to stop being hard on myself and stop beating myself up. I will admit I did have a little bit of a blub on our hack, didn't I, Banks, because we passed just opposite the... Don't eat. No. Don't eat the poppers. Yeah, we were going down through a farmyard and literally just across the other side of the valley, a really small valley, so like not very far at all, is the graveyard that Winston said he would like to be buried at. And I was just like, oh, went down through and I was like, oh, got all tearful and all upset and all sad. But then tried to remember the good memories of how brilliant he was with all the animals. He was like Dr. Dolittle and all the animals loved him. And he was so good and kind and patient and fab with them. Stop biting my poppers. There's no need, there's nothing in this coat for you. But yeah, thank you guys for giving me the reason to pick up the camera, because I know from previous that the longer I leave it, the harder it is. So I really... Stop it! Apparently this coat is not just warm and waterproof, it's extremely tasty too. If you break it, there'll be trouble, because it's my favourite. It's my favourite. There's nothing in there, baby. No. Yeah, I really do appreciate it, and I think if I left it any longer, then it would end up being ages before I did pick up the camera. And it's actually quite nice, like I said, using my old one, because it's a bit more of my comfort zone. And yeah, I am funny, I am a creature of habit, and I feel like I'm waffling now, but I'm going to take my boy outside in the dark. I'm going to bath him, and then in the morning now I am going to finish clipping him. So watch this space, stay tuned if you want to see a freshly clipped and extremely handsome Banksy Boo. And yeah, also make sure your notification bell's on, because in the next few days the next badminton prep training vlog will go live, which I am excited to be getting out back training. I think I need it. I need the dedication, discipline and determination. That's what I started the week with. It has got towards the end of the week and I am flagging slightly, but I'm still excited for what's to come, and very grateful to be able to do all these fabulous things with my gorgeous boy, who's just showing us his favourite Pilates exercise. Right, should we get you outside and get you bathed? Only needs to be a super speedy one, doesn't it? That's what Banks thinks to that.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smoke.
just as I was about to say, my prayers are answered. We've got blue sky. It starts peeing it down with rain. But I have had a successful half an hour out here this morning. I didn't actually bring the camera out because it was cold and fresh, but blue sky when I came out, so I thought, no, leave the camera inside, crack on, get him out in the sunlight or daylight, get his rug off, don't let him get cold, don't have an excuse of moving the tripod different positions. And yeah, I've done, yet to do here, but I've done the majority of the bits across his back so that I could then put his rug and a massage pad on to warm the boy back up, because it was a bit chilly and fresh, wasn't it? I'm not going to do your full face again. Once a year is enough. I like it when he's got a fluffy face and fluffy ears. But yeah, just a touch of tidying up now, a few bits on his belly, which is the area he least likes having done, and normally I do need a hand, so actually I'll do the few bits that I can safely. Always also wear a hat when clipping, but then I will wait and neaten him up after the lesson when hopefully either Em or Sam or Lisa or someone can come and hold like the front leg forward or a front leg up, so that the back legs stay down, because he's a bit protective of his manhood, aren't you? He says, no, don't like that, Mum, it's ticklish. But apart from that, looking very hunky. And leaving this on, and probably we'll put it on again to travel him up to the lesson in, because it will warm up his back and muscles, because it is chilly today. My prayers have been answered by the temperature dropping and it being cooler and sunnier, despite the rain shower that we're having now. But it will make for a slightly feisty boy for our lesson, no doubt. But yeah, I'm pleased that I've managed to get the majority off. You're looking quite sleek. I do just need to do under here. I don't know how I missed that. We'll do that in a minute now. Neaten your chin up a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here, guys. Hoping it's just a short and sweet one. I did just need to talk to the camera, basically. I'm using and abusing you because I'm making you hold me accountable for getting stuff done, and also vlogging for the first time this year, because as you're well aware, we have had a bit of a couple of weeks, and if I left it too long it would have become even harder to pick the camera up. And yeah, I didn't want that to be the case, because I have got lots of exciting things going on over the next couple of months, really, I guess. Although next Friday, week today, something else very exciting is happening, but I don't think I can spill on that yet. I need to double check a few key points. That might be the best words for that. And yeah, then I will reveal all, because somebody might be moving house for a bit. Anyways, more on that when I know the exact arrangements. And yeah, over and out for now. Thanks for watching. Do like, comment, subscribe if you don't already, and stay tuned, because the next video will be today's lesson with Olivia Towers, another dressage lesson up at Cardinum Dressage, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way.
And for those that noticed, yes, I was out here in my pyjamas, but they need washing, and I didn't want to put my lesson clothes on, because otherwise I'd have been itchy all lesson. But that's him all done. Gonna run back in, have a shower now, and head off to my lesson. So keep your eyes peeled for that vlog in a few days' time.